The raging sea sends its waves to the shore, offering a chance to cool off from the sun, which eagerly reaches down with its scorching rays. These moments bring joy and smiles, truly amaze and immerse you in the atmosphere. A hovercraft makes a dramatic entrance onto the beach, kicking up clouds of sand. Right behind it, an armored vehicle rolls ashore as if it's trying to catch a wave too. The troops disembark swiftly and in sync, turning the beach into a training ground. Reynisfjara's black sand beach is one of the most dangerous places in Iceland. Massive waves and strong currents can appear suddenly, forcing tourists to retreat quickly. A reminder that nature always has the upper hand. A mass stranding of dolphins, rare but dangerous, it can happen due to disorientation in shallow waters, illness, or loud underwater noises. In these moments, the animals rely entirely on humans to return them to the sea and give them a second chance at life. The calm of the ocean is the perfect way to feel truly connected to nature. What's that in the distance? Something big seems to be joining the swimmers. Could be a dolphin or even a whale, reminding us that the ocean is full of surprises. Sea notes: natural sinkholes formed by collapsed limestone caves. The crystal clear water and dangling vines create a mystical vibe. On Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, these places were sacred to the Maya, seen as gateways to the underworld. The mood: summer, freedom, and endless fun. A moment of flight, a rush of adrenaline, and the splash of cool water snapping everything into focus. The cassowary, one of the most dangerous birds in the world. This fluffy, dinosaur-like creature may be curious, but if it senses a threat, it becomes highly aggressive. Running into one on a beach? Definitely a moment to remember. The humpback whale, a marine giant up to 16 meters long, famous for its powerful breaches and thunderous fin slaps. On a deserted beach, the wind paints patterns across the sand, turning it into a living canvas. On one of the Bahamian islands, beach pigs roam freely, swim in the sea, and happily accept snacks from tourists. The force of the sea near shore is always a risk. One strong wave and the beach descends into chaos. The ocean plays by its own rules. Bioluminescent waves glow gently at night, caused by tiny organisms lighting up when the water moves. This soft blue light turns the beach into a fairy tale scene. Looks like someone combined beach fun with aqua aerobics. Sand sculptures, pure beachside magic, where sand becomes art and imagination becomes reality. Dolphins use a clever hunting tactic, herding fish right onto shore, then leaping after them. It takes great coordination and teamwork, real ocean strategists. These ducks are part of an annual charity duck race. They launch from the beach, battle waves, and race to the finish, where volunteers wait with nets, a true test for rubber athletes. when the sea decides your SUV is now its personal toy. Impressive, but maybe not the safest thrill ride. A fin appears on the horizon. Moments later, a powerful splash of a tail. Tension rises, adrenaline through the screen. When a summer breeze turns into a mini hurricane, beach umbrellas take flight like seagulls. When a yacht miscalculates and becomes today's headline, reporters on the scene. When you wanted romance above the ocean, but took floating above the sea too literally. It's like someone hit pause. Crystal clear water suspends people like silhouettes between reality and watercolor fantasy. When a sea of people meets a sea of storm clouds, one more minute and it could look like a disaster movie set. A powerful rocket launch. Flames erupt and the metal body shoots skyward, leaving a trail of fire. The massive cargo ship Wisdom ended up far closer to shore than intended. For some, a shock; for others, an unexpected tourist attraction. A mysterious metal sphere washes up on the beach, possibly a sea mine or military debris. Rescue crews quickly move in to ensure safety. The Aperol Jeep decided roads are boring. Meet the amphibious party machine. It's not just driving, it's floating straight toward its next beachside cocktail. A father didn't hesitate, diving into the waves to rescue his child. The car left to face the sea alone.
What a twist! Haven't you expected to see this either, have you?
A foam storm covered the coast, turning it into a bubbly jungle. Footsteps disappear into this thick mix of salt and suds. A sea turtle trapped in sand found help. Her flippers couldn't fight the dense ground, but people stepped in and freed this ancient traveler. Freed from a net and returned to its watery home, this eared swimmer can now enjoy the open sea again. A snake on the beach. Not your usual visitor. Looks like it didn't even expect to end up sunbathing on warm sand. The shore was taken over by strange, transparent sail creatures. These tiny sea drifters, Velella, were washed up by the waves. It's like the water itself is roaring with speed. Looks like someone crossed her boundary, and now she's reminding everyone who really owns the beach. A bold move. This man didn't hesitate. Despite crashing waves, he helped a stranded sea creature get back where it belongs. Someone found the perfect way to relax and express creativity, a master of sand art making every step count. Formula One Beach Edition. Sand flies, engines roar, adrenaline peaks. A lightning strike overhead. When you stroll by the ocean in the rain, nature might remind you it has sparks too. Sports are great, but it's still important to keep your balance to avoid ending up in a situation like this. I wonder how people reacted when they saw this beautiful girl with a charming figure holding a surfboard. A beautiful view and the sea, but don't underestimate the waves, otherwise you might find yourself in a ridiculous splash.
To be honest, I'm speechless after witnessing it. What about you?
Amazing! This is what a seaside drive can lead to. Luckily, a tractor rescued the car from the seawater. Oops, someone needs to be more careful and attentive. Oh, those logs by the water? Better watch your step. If no one had captured the sheer size of that turtle on camera, no one would believe it. Surfing brings joy not only to people, but to dogs too. Oops, the guy stepped out on the surfboard at the wrong moment, fell, and lost all his stuff in the water. Imagine you're waiting for those perfect beach photos and the waves betray you. Tidal waves ruin the shot. The waves added some action to the photo and gave the couple a good soaking and laugh. A surprisingly strong wave forced tourists to run and save their belongings from the water.
There are things that are absolutely impossible to believe, and how could this even happen?
See, son, all good, but don't forget to stay alert or you'll slip like those girls. A wave at sunset made its own changes to a photo on the seaside cliffs. An amazing sight, iguanas sunbathing on the beach alongside people. A breathtaking place everyone should visit and see the beach of sunken ships. The view is stunning. Looks like this isn't the first time they've seen that shark, they even brought treats for it. An unusual sea creature washed ashore, but kind people helped it return home. Looks like those are firefighting seaplanes rushing to respond to an emergency. Who would have thought that flying a kite would turn out so unpredictable? Seems the pilot wasn't very experienced to end up in such a situation. A girl poses for a photo, but the waves want to be part of the shot too. An astonishing number of jet skis and not a single accident.
And we're moving on at the speed of light. All the most interesting things are still ahead.
A surprise approached, an amazing floating machine. Eye-catching boat driving, it would be great to ride with him. Beer, the main item that must not sink under any circumstances or it might go bad. A man docked his boat and went to tie it only to find himself back in the water. Looks like the sea loves him too much to let him go. A turn that was too sharp and the sailors flew overboard. Apparently, the girl wanted to learn how to walk on water, but something didn't go as planned. The woman couldn't keep her balance on the board, so she decided to chase it in the water. Looks like he parked his little boat in the wrong place at the wrong time. The boat didn't want to take the girl on board, so the water took over instead. The man planned to float in the boat, not in the water. The woman got tired of standing, so she decided to lie down on the water. The fisherman miscalculated a bit, but where exactly?
If you want to switch to something else, don't be hurry. Something truly interesting is just about to begin.
A natural car wash, probably what the owner of this vehicle was thinking. A perfect and beautiful surfer's wave soaring above the sea creatures who mesmerize with their appearance. Atmospheric fireworks over the sea in Rio de Janeiro, creating a truly enchanting view. An active little dog also loves jumping off the pier and swimming with people. It makes her genuinely happy. When your bestie knows your angles and how to take perfect beach shots, a beach photo shoot isn't just a few pics, it's a full art session. A gymnast added a twist to the pool party, making it even more explosive. The sea is a great substitute for a pool. With it, you can have a blast and make your vacation unforgettable. When the sea calls and the waves beckon, the surfboard is waiting. Time to ride the tide. When the perfect shot turns into a scene from a nature doc, smile wider. That snake wants to be in frame too.